Hello, Shamai, and welcome back to the Red Devil Redemption with Manchester United. And as you can see, we are on the transfers page. It is January. We're about halfway through January right now, and we have made one pretty big signing. It's from Napoli for £60 million. Kalidou Koulibaly, an excellent centre-back. Someone who's probably going to be going pretty much straight into the starting lineup. 60 million was maybe a little bit too much, but we were offered him by Napoli and we thought we'd take it. We were on the verge of signing Antoine Griezmann from Atletico Madrid, but unfortunately, Marouane Fellaini was offered in a swap deal as part of that deal, and Fellaini rejected Atletico Madrid over wages. So we didn't sign Griezmann, and then I thought I was probably better actually because we need more centre-backs, and Kalidou Koulibaly became available. So, in today's episode then, we are playing against Chelsea, and as you can see, since last episode, things not too bad. Last episode, as I'm sure you're all aware, was the absolute heartbreaking defeat to Arsenal, where we dominated the game massively. We were all over them, and we lost 2-1, and it was really, really gutting. Following that, a nice 3-0 away win at Burnley. A little bit of a confidence booster there. Daley Blind has been playing very well for us this season since he's come into the side. And we lost 4-0 then to Tottenham away from home. And I thought that was it. And I looked on the Steam workshop for the first time and decided that it was time to download a tactic. And since then, things have gone very well. We beat Brighton 3-0 at home. To be fair, we haven't really played many tough opposition since that game. But we had two 3-0 wins in a row. Martial, Rashford and Alfie Mawson own goal in this game, and Romelu Lukaku, Paul Pogba and Ibrahimovic scored against Brighton. And we had a nice 2-1 away win at Leicester. Unfortunately, this game though, Bernat got injured for I think 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, he's almost back now, a couple of weeks out. But the big injury news is Paul Pogba. He suffered a damaged Achilles tendon and he's out for 4 to 5 months. Probably the rest of the season, which is a little bit disappointing because he's played fairly well this season. Gutted about that, but nonetheless, we'll move on. We got replacement midfielders, and following that, a very disappointing 0-0 draw against Wigan, which is just going to make our schedule more hectic because now we've got to replay against them. But today we play Chelsea, a very important game because they are just below us in the table. We're level on points with Chelsea, so not losing today is key, and we could basically make a break into the top four. You can see the top three teams are really leagues ahead of everyone else. So we need some ridiculously good form to even think about getting into the top three at this point in the season. We're past the halfway point now, and we're 11 points off Spurs, who are top. So it's going to be tough to get into that top three. We're going to have to start beating teams like Chelsea because throughout the season we've lost to the top teams. We lost to Arsenal, we lost to Spurs. Who else have we played from the top? Man City. We did beat Man City, to be fair, but they're having a poor season in general. We lost to Liverpool, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We're losing to the top teams pretty much. Man City down in 8th. We've lost 7 games. Spurs, Arsenal, and Liverpool and Southampton are all in there. So we're really struggling against the top teams this season. So today we are playing Chelsea then, and this is the tactic that I downloaded. It's called 4-3-3 Goal Machine, and it's worked out pretty well so far. So this is the team for the game against Chelsea today then at Stamford Bridge. David De Gea in goals, Lindelof, Phil Jones, actually I think, and Eric Bailly's on international duty. Yeah, I forgot about that. I think he's with the Côte d'Ivoire in the African Cup of Nations, so he's going to be missing for a few games. Phil Jones, who, to be fair to him, has stepped up decently well. Chris Smalling would be playing, but unfortunately he's injured. He's almost back as well. So yeah, Phil Jones, Javi Martinez and Luke Shaw. Koulibaly, and he's unregistered. I will register him, but he's not going to be featuring in today's game anyway, purely because it's his first game, and he's literally signed yesterday. I don't want to stick him in the squad straight away. Obviously, actually, the midfield is not right. This is from the last game. I'll just change that a sec. Yes, so that's more like it. Ander Herrera, Koke, and Daley Blind in midfield. Lukaku, Ibrahimovic, and Martial up front them. So we have played Chelsea once already this season, and I'm pretty sure we did beat them. Let me find it. Did we beat them? Maybe not. I'm sure we played them at some point this season. Yeah, we beat them 4-2. There we go. Now I remember it. We were 4-0 up, yeah. So it's going to be a tough game. Nonetheless, Chelsea are slight favourites for this game, obviously having the home advantage. But we're missing some key players. Paul Pogba, Eric Bailly. We've got a good squad out. Our new tactic has worked well against the lower sides. So this is going to be the first real test to see how that new tactic works against a top side. Chelsea obviously playing with their 5 at the back with their 2 wing backs. It's going to be tough because we don't have much width in this formation. So maybe today we'll struggle a little bit to deal with the width of Chelsea, just because we do have quite a narrow formation on ourselves. Juan Bernat obviously injured today, so Luke Shaw will be playing. First highlight of the game here, he goes into the box, and there was a good chance there from Azpilicueta. It's a good block by Shaw. To be fair to the guy, he has played very well in the few games he's played this season, as the header goes over for a goal kick. So Luke Shaw has stepped up fairly well. There's another highlight here for Chelsea. Vieto with Lukaku now, chance to launch a counter-attack. Ibrahimovic is one-on-one with a defender, and he's lost out to Kante there a little bit too easily, if you ask me. Willian gives it out wide to Marcus Alonso. It's a poor challenge, doesn't get anywhere near the ball. It goes into the box, and it's another good block there. Martinez this time. So a couple of chances for Chelsea and a couple of good defensive blocks. The corner goes in, and De Gea collects it. I was a little bit disappointed with Ibrahimovic there, because this whole point of this tactic is to play on the counter. David Luiz with a long throw in now. It's headed away. There's no one there. Vieto with it. He's into the box and he blasts it over. It's not been the most comfortable start so far. There's been a few chances for Chelsea, and there's another one here with a long throw. De Gea collects this one, and maybe we'll get our first highlight of the game in our favour. He throws it out to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw gives it to Martial, who's not been playing the best recently, but he is slightly out of position, to be fair. Luke Shaw loses it, but Ander Herrera's picked it up. Koke, and he's lost it as well. There's a counter-attack on for Chelsea now. Eden Hazard with it. There's players in the box, and Willian's not going to miss from there, is he? That was a really cheap giving away possession and a quick counter-attack from Chelsea, and we're 1-0 down. Hazard, you could see that goal was coming from a mile away. There was no one marking Willian on the box, and he's obviously not going to miss from there. This is the first time using this tactic we've actually gone 1-0 down. But we've got a highlight here. Luke Shaw with an awful throw. What was that? Vieto with it into Willian, out wide to Marcus Alonso, and we're just getting outrun on the wings. I said we're going to struggle with the width of it. Azpilicueta now, he puts it into the box, it's headed away, and it's in there again. Willian's got it now. We need to just get it away. Marcus Alonso, in it goes, ahead. Oh, Hazard's just about put it wide. We're lucky to still be in the game at this point. We're really, really not coping with the width of Chelsea. And we just, attackingly, our players aren't offering anything. Ibra's not offering anything up front. He's a chance here to get a goal just before half-time. Ibra's got it, and he's lost it straight to David Luiz. You can see there what I mean by Ibra's not offering anything up front. Hazard with it now. We would concede. Oh, Luke Shaw's won it back. Chance for a counter-attack, maybe. Martial, he's still got the ball. Just about. Ander Herrera to Koke. Nice driving run there from Koke, and he's lost out to Fabregas. We're giving away the ball so easily, like ridiculously easily. And Conte's hit the post. I mean, what is going on, guys? Why we can't keep the ball? It seems every time we've got the ball, we're just running into Chelsea players, and we're just playing absolutely terrible. Maybe we should we do have retained possession on, so I'm really not sure why we're giving the ball away so easily. The second half starts, and it's been a pretty abysmal first half on our behalf, especially attacking. We haven't really offered anything. The 3 players up front, 3 really quality players up front, really have not offered anything, and I've accidentally clicked on something there. Yeah, so we haven't really offered anything so far. And in terms of substitutes, I mean, I think we'll bring on Rashford and stick him on as a complete forward to maybe offer Zlatan a little bit of help, and take off Daley Blind for Nemanja Matic. See if he can offer something a little bit else in midfield. So 1-0 down with 35 minutes to go. 2 defeats. Oh, wait, did we lose? I can't even remember. No, we didn't lose our last game. There's a chance here, though. De Gea kicks it up from the goal kick. Ibra wins the header, but Lukaku can't get onto it. Marcus Alonso, there's no one near him to close him down. He goes into the box, it's headed away, and Koke heads it straight to Fabregas. Herrera wins it back, but Kante's there. We're not getting any of the second balls. There's a chance here, though. Ibrahimovic into Rashford. What can he do with it? He's in the box. He strikes it. Ah, it's a good save from Courtois. We're going to have to be clinical this game, because I think the chances are going to be few and far between, as the corner doesn't even get past the first man. Maybe there's another chance in this highlight. It goes to Rashford. Rashford puts it into the box. Oh, there's a good defensive header away. Herrera with it now. And he goes all the way back to David De Gea. Surely that's the end of this highlight. Obviously not. Rashford's got it into Koke. Ah, and it's a poor pass out wide, and there's a counter-attack on from Chelsea. We can't be caught on the counter-attack again. Hazard into the box, and Diego Costa. Oh, it's a block by Lindelof, actually. I was going to say that was a horrendous shot by Costa. He really should have finished that, but it was a good block by Lindelof. So 3 really important blocks this game. Has kept us in the game, really. Right, there's 10 minutes left. We may as well go for the game now. Well, there's 15 minutes left. And all the stuff I usually do, okay, is already done. We can't really bring anyone on to come up front, so we don't really have much to come off the bench. We have Juan Mata. Tell you what we'll do. Who's playing the worst in midfield? Koke. We'll move Koke up to there, and we'll bring on Juan Mata. So we only have 2 players in midfield now, but we'll put Mata on as an advanced playmaker on attack to offer some support to our 3 strikers. So maybe in the last 10 minutes we can get something in this game. De Gea with a goal kept. Up he goes. Ibrahimovic can't make the header, and Martinez heads it straight, and Diogo Costa's in on goal, and he scored. Just after I've made those defensive changes, we've conceded a goal, and we're now 2-0 down. And like I said, we hadn't tested this tactic out against the top sides, and it hasn't worked today anyway. Costa's through on goal, and he's really... David De Gea had no chance then, did he? He's not going to miss from there. We're into the last 10 minutes. We're 2-0 down. Fabregas with a corner now. He goes, and we're 3-0 down. Francesco Acerbi has scored, and we're 3-0 down away at Chelsea now. This has not been the best performance. Every time I record a video, we play awful. And next time, I'm just going to record a random game and hope that we don't play terrible. Willian with it. And Herrera's won it back, and he's lost it straight to Pedro. Pedro strikes it, and it's almost a 4th for Chelsea. I don't know what's happened this game. We've just been absolutely terrible. We've had 1 shot, basically, 1 clear-cut chance. Mata with a corner. There's a chance, and Rashford scored in the 90th minute to say, well, it was a consolation goal, really. I'm not going to watch it because it's not going to make a difference to the result. It's going to make a slight difference to our goal difference, and maybe make Rashford's day a little bit happier. But overall, it's been a very poor performance, and the final whistle's going to go in about 10 seconds, I think. And just attackingly, we haven't been able to hold on to the ball today. Like that there, Matic pass. What's our passing accuracy? 73%. It's not that bad, but it was a very disappointing performance overall. And we're down to 6th in the table now. And it's going to be a struggle to get into the top 4 at this rate. We look at our it doesn't look like we've hit that many massive bad runs of form. We've got Stoke, Liverpool, Everton, and Southampton next before we play Barcelona. And it's going to be really key that we're picking up a lot of points, like maximum points in these games, purely because, well, we just need maximum points to get us back into this race. We're currently 6th in the table, 3 points out of the top 4. That a win against Chelsea, even a draw against Chelsea, would have been a huge result then, but it wasn't to be. And we've got Wigan in the FA Cup next, and then Stoke and Liverpool. Well, it's gonna be a difficult. Well, I'm assuming the board isn't very happy with us because we're supposed to be winning the league, and we're 6th in the table. We're off the pace in the league. We start off really well, but the wheels have come off slightly. So I hope you enjoyed that episode, guys. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and if you have any tips or comments, please leave a comment down below. I'll see you again.